and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my physical TBR, and because it is so big, I thought I would start my series, and for that means series that has more than 3 books, like 3 or more. I don't really count the other ones yet. Like, for example, I do have Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, but because Onyx Storm isn't out yet, I'm not going to count that in here because it's not like a series to me just yet. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Okay, I thought I would start with the Shatter Me series. I've had this on my TBR since my birthday, actually, March. I'm very nervous to start this series, I have to say. I've heard very mixed reactions from it. Some people absolutely loved it, some people hated it, some people found it boring, some people got into it really quickly and loved it. Like, complete mixed reactions, and I'm so nervous to start it, which is why I haven't yet. And it's such a big series. I mean, like, look at these. And like, some of them aren't even single books. Oh god, I dropped them. Like, this has 2 in. I know they're novellas, but still. It's just like, it's such a big series, and I'm so nervous to start it. So if you have read Shatter Me and you liked it, without spoiling anything, give me the encouragement, something that will intrigue me enough to be like, okay, right, I'm picking it up, I have to read it now. Just something that would make me want to read it now. Next is the Serpent and Dove trilogy. This has also been in my TBR for a long time. I'm not 100% sure why I haven't picked it up yet. I just don't think I've had any like motivation or any intrigue to pick it up yet. I still really like the sound of them, I just haven't had that, oh, you know what, I'm reading Serpent and Dove. So definitely also comment below if you've read it and give me something, again, non-spoilery, that'll be like, you need to read this, this is why. Because it sounds good. Bound as one to love, honour or burn. It just sounds so good. A witch and a witch hunter thrust into holy matrimony. There was only one way such a story could end, a stake and a match. It sounds so good. I just haven't been able to pick it up, and like, they're such hefty books as well. Like, look at the size of them, they're massive. So that just kind of intimidates me as well. I do really want to read it. I just need something that will push me forward to actually read it. Next is the All Our Hidden Gifts trilogy. This is fairly new. I think I got it a couple of months ago. Again, it sounds really good. It's just a big commitment. Like, I know trilogy isn't that long per se, and I have read series a lot longer than that. I just think it's, with physicals, it's a lot harder, because most of the series I've read that are long, it all been on Kindle. So I think physical books are a lot more intimidating when it's a series or a trilogy or whatever. So again, I'm intimidated, I'm nervous to pick it up. It sounds so good. I just need that push. Like, with all of these, I just need that push to be like, read it now, you won't regret it. You'll wonder why you left it so long, all that jazz, you know? Like, I don't want to read too much because this will be such a long video if I read every single synopsis. But the cards hold the truth, be careful what you ask. I'll read like the first paragraph. Maeve Chambers doesn't have any special gifts. That is until she finds a dusty old pack of tarot cards and starts giving uncannily accurate readings to everyone around her. That sounds so good. Like, I really want to read it. It's just I've got so many other things on my TBR that are like going to the front. Like, I've got loads of arcs to get through. Book of the month for Book Dragonistas, which I'm a moderator for. I will leave the name below. I can't link yet, but it's linked in my Instagram bio, so it's also there. Please join. Yeah, trying to do Friday film nights and amongst loads of other interactive things, so if that's your jazz, and of course it's bookish, please join. Anyway, let's get on to the next series. The next series is the Inheritance Games. Now, I do want to read this, and this will be going straight to the top as soon as the next book comes out, if it's the last one. If it's not the last one, then I'm still going to wait until it all comes out, because if I do like this, I'll end up binging it, and then I'm too impatient to wait. So I'm definitely waiting until all books are out so I can just dive into this and read it. Again, I've heard mixed things. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Some said it's quite like a young audience, which I do like young adult, but ones I've read recently are being really, really young, so I really hope this isn't too young for me, because I've got all 4 books. I'm going to get the 5th one, so I really hope I like it. I will read the first paragraph again. $1 billion fortune. Avery has a plan. Keep her head down, work hard for a better future. Then an eccentric billionaire dies, leaving her almost his entire fortune, and no one, least of all Avery, knows why. Like, it sounds so good. I really want to read it, but I'm too impatient, and I know I'd be just annoyed that I have to wait for the next book or future book, so I'm just going to wait. I'm patient enough for that, but impatient to read it and then wait. I know that's kind of weird, but that's just how my brain works. So, okay, let's get on to the next series. The next series is Gallagher Girls. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically it's like a school for spies. And I don't know, I have to have a look. This one is about Cami Morgan. Is this one about Cami Morgan as well? Yeah, I think it follows the same girl, Cami Morgan. I am intimidated by her size, as always. Physical books series intimidate me. Because while yes, they are decently sized, it's still a lot of books for a physical series for me. And, right, this is going to sound so weird, but I would happily sit there and read the Vampire Diaries books. I know there's like 12 or 13, but that's because I love the show, so that is something I know I will like. But for a series I don't know I will like, it's just a bit daunting. So as always, if you have read any of these books, please let me know if they're worth getting into. As always, please no spoilers, because I won't be able to read them. But tell me what you liked about it, and give me something that would push me to put it to the top of my TBR. The next is a Witch's Kiss series, and these are borrowed from my mum, which is why they have all like cracked spines. I haven't read them yet. They are my mum's books. And it sounds so good. Again, I'll read the first little paragraph. Mary is an average teenager. She's also a witch. She's trying not to be, but she is. Again, sounds good. I haven't really seen people talk about this at all, so I don't know if this is niche or I just haven't seen it. So people have read The Witch's Kiss, The Witch's Tears, and The Witch's Blood. Please tell me if it's worth it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Just let me know, because that's been on my TBR for a couple of months now as well, when I took them out my mum's room, because I needed more books and I didn't want to buy some, so, you know, why not? But it does sound really, really good. I love witchy books, and it is getting near to October, which means Halloween, so, you know, maybe I'll read that. Give me some witchy vibes, we will see. The next series is the Pathway Tree series. Again, I borrowed these from my mum. This also looks good, and look how floppy that is. Are they all floppy though? They are. I think they're all floppy. That is perfect. Yep. Bonus points for that. So, I don't know much about it, so let me read the first paragraph. Whoever said fairy tales were easy has never been a wannabe fairy godmother. The truth is, making dreams come true can be a total nightmare. That sounds so good. That sounds incredible. This has been, I think I bought this years ago, and then never got around to reading it, so I gave it to my mum, and then she liked it and bought the rest of the books, and then she clearly loved the series. And now that I'm a bit older, I think, maybe I'll like it again, which is why I took them out of her room to add to my TBR. Because, you know, I need more books, apparently, even though I've got loads, but we don't talk about that. Again, I've not heard people talk about this. I haven't seen this on Bookstagram, on Book Talk. I've never seen it anywhere, really. And I don't know if that's because I just haven't looked, or they're just not popular. So if you've read The Fairy's Tale and the other 2 books, please let me know. I need to know if it's actually worth getting into, or if my first thought years ago, you know, was correct and it's not that good, but we will see. It does look really good, and the books are really pretty too. Like, they're so gorgeous. Just the colours and the little art. They're such nice books. And the last series is also from my mum's room. The Ink series, I think it's called Ink. As always, gorgeous books. They're just stunning. I love them. They're like so pretty. That's why I'm also nervous. It's so pretty. I don't want it to be tainted by a story if I don't like it. So let me find the blurb. Okay. There are no secrets in Sandstone. Imagine a world where your every action, your every deed is marked onto your skin for all to see, and Leora has something to hide. Sounds incredible, like kind of dystopian-ish, of like whatever you do is marked onto your skin. Maybe kind of fantasy vibes. I'm not 100% sure. If you've read these, let me know, because again, they sound so good. It's just very, not intimidating, it's just, you know when there's just a really gorgeous book and you don't want to read it in case it's like not good, and then you're like, oh, but it's so pretty. I hope you know what I mean, because that's what I'm feeling right now. This has been in my room for a couple of months, I think. Yeah. My mum doesn't really read anymore, so I thought, can I borrow your books? Because you're not going to read them anymore, so... and I want them. But yeah, it looks so good. I haven't seen them on Booktagram or Book Talk, but again, I don't know, that's because they're just not popular, or because I haven't looked. I'm not too sure. And those are all the series that have 3 books or more. I do have other series that are incomplete, like these ones, which are The School for Good and Evil. I don't have all those books yet. Or, as I said before, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, but I'm waiting for Onyx Storm, and I think there are more books after that as well, but I am going to be reading those as a buddy read for my 2 best friends next year when Onyx Storm comes out. I have Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark, but I know there's a 3rd one coming out, so there's just no point in reading it yet until I have all 3, if that's the last one, obviously. That kind of predicament, that's what I'm in. I've got a bunch of unfinished series yet, basically. So let me know if you want a part 2 of me going through my physical TBR, because next time I'll be doing genres. I'll show all my romance standalones, all my thriller standalones, etc. And also let me know if you want me to go through my Kindle books, because I have a lot of Kindle books, like a lot. I have so many, like a couple hundred I think. So I'll split them into genres as well. But yeah, let me know. And as always, please like, comment and subscribe, and put the bell notification on to get notified when I post.